Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Thank you so much for clicking on that play button. Yo, I hope I'm audible enough. I feel like I'm coming down with something, I don't know, but yeah. So guys, as you can see by the title of this video, I am talking about going back to the United States. Yeah! Suck. So let's take it back. Right? Let's take it back. This one needs a drink. I have it already. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yo. Excuse me. Yo. Excuse me, guys. I didn't think it was gonna be this loud. Shucks. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get straight to the video. So guys, I came back from America in 2019, obviously, baby girl. I came back in January, the first week of January, right? Because I was au pairing there. I came back to the United States. I know you guys have been asking me, well, when I arrived, people are asking me, what's the plan? What are you going to do? Are you going back? If you are, when are you going back? Are you ever going to come back? This and that, right? So I didn't want to say anything as yet because I was still, that was like still like my plan A, right? That was plan A of my life this year. So I had applied at Lado. It's a language institution in Silver Spring, Maryland, that's in America, to study language. And I was accepted. This was last year. I was accepted and everything went well. I had to come back home and get the visa, right? I got my I-20. So an I-20 acts like a visa, but it's not a visa. You actually need the actual visa to go in the United States, right? So the I-20 just specifically says what you're going to be doing, where you'll be staying, and who will be sponsoring you in whatever you'll be doing. So then I came back. I had a visa appointment. I think it was first week of February. I can't remember the dates. I had a visa appointment and I had everything, like all my documents were there, like my I-20, proof of application. What else was needed? I think address. Yeah, all the thingamajiggas were there, which I needed to bring along. I was prepared. I knew all the answers. Like, your girl was ready to take off, right? To the point I did not unpack my bags. Oh, by the way, my bags are still not unpacked, so don't stress about that. So then I went for the interview, and when I got there, obviously you go through the logistics, and then you get to the interview. When you get to the interview, they ask you like all different questions. A few questions which they asked me was, why do you want to go back to the United States? I told them, because I want to go study there. What are you going to study? I explained to them, and for how long. It was a year program, and I told them for a year. And they asked me what my plans were, obviously. Then I obviously told them that after completing the year program, I plan to come back home. I'm just going to take this year and study in USA, and then come back next year and enroll with a South African institution. And while I'm doing that, I will also do teaching English as a second language, because I did obtain that certificate while I was in America as well. You know, so I was like, okay, when I have all these qualifications, I plan to use the skills I've obtained from America back in South Africa. The lady was impressed, and then was like, visa declined. I'm like, eh? Yeah? Yo guys, like even talking about it namanje, like it's just so emotional. Like, it was, you know, when they say a slap on the face, yo. it was a slap on the face because I went there prepared, and I had a plan. You know when you just hustle, when you guys know I hustle. Like, I just keep pushing. I keep striving to succeed. I keep striving to better myself, to better my future, to have a secure and comfortable future. So then they were like, visa declined. I was like, huh? And then she's like, I don't understand why you want to go study in the USA when you're so well spoken. So visa declined. And I'm like, whoa. Baby girl, are you telling me that people who are studying in the US from South Africa, or from any other country for that matter, are not well spoken? Like, what the I was hurt, and I was broken, and I couldn't share it with anyone. But then I was like, okay, thank God only a few people knew. Obviously, the people I would live with knew. Corey obviously knew. My family knew about it. That was it. Yeah, that was it. And of which I still feel it's hard saying to people, "Nyama, you applied a visa," and then you get such. Now you have to explain yourself, Uti. It did not work out. This is what you just have to keep explaining yourself while you're still going through this, Yo, I was hurt, but moving right along, they said I can't appeal this, but I can reapply. And then I said to myself, okay, if I can reapply, and mind you, reapplying means you pay more money, like you apply again for another visa, right? I was like, okay, let me reapply for the same visa, because I had 2 start dates. I could either start in February or in March, right? So my plan was to start in February and leave, because I was at home for a month. I was like, okay, it's enough. It's like by February I'll be able to go back, and then obviously I'll come and visit during the year, right? So then I was like, okay, so there's another start date in March. I think it was March 3rd. I reapplied for the visa, the same visa, and I went there. This other guy, he interviews me, and then he's like, why are you going? And now, mind you, because they had said I'm well spoken, now I had to figure out a way of not being well spoken, which was hard. I tried and it didn't work. They were like, visa declined. Like, guys, every time I say visa declined, I just feel like tearing up. Like, it hurts me like so much. Like, it still hurts even now, but then it's better now. I mean, I'm talking about it now, At first, like, I was like, And they were like, okay, visa declined, and they put a huge stamp on my I-20, guys. They were like, something without prejudice. If I can find I think I took a picture of that stamp. If I could find it, I'll put it up here, or yeah, somewhere, if I could find it. If not, I'm sorry, guys. They put a huge stamp, and the stamp was like, Gozo. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, Lapa was left speechless. I didn't know what to do. I had no other plan. And that's the thing. And that's why I even left my winter clothes in America. I left my winter clothes in America because I knew, Uti, I would be back there in time where it was still going to be winter, or the end of winter, but I wouldn't be in South Africa for winter. You understand? Since I have no other plan, I might as well just look for a job, right? And that's how I started going the route of au pairing in South Africa. But I was like, okay, since I also have my clothes there, might as well apply for a tourist visa, go say my goodbyes, get my clothes, and come back home. And in that way, I'll also be able to go in and out of the country since I'm dating in America. I mean, that makes sense, right? So, a story about my tourist visa. Before getting the J1 visa in 2016, I had a tourist visa, and that's the visa I used to go visit in America in 2016, July, August, I can't remember, around this time of the year. I went to America with my family on vacation. and I had a tourist visa. Yeah, and then so I still had that visa in my passport. But unfortunately, in 2017, my passport got lost or stolen. That passport had my J1 visa and my tourist visa. The tourist visa was valid till 2022. So then I'm like, okay, since I still have a valid tourist visa, although it's not visible, but on their system they could see it, right? Maybe if I inquire about that, they would just give me the visa. Okay, cool. I go to the embassy and inquire. They're like, no, you need to start all over again. The application year tourist visa. I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm not working. I'm unemployed in South Africa. I have no assets in South Africa. Like, there is nothing that ties me to my country, to my home country, right? And then I apply. I was like, okay, I'll just apply. I apply for the visa, and I get a sponsor. SCT. Okay, they'll sponsor me for the trip, you know, to come to go to America and come back home, like book me a return flight for that. But the sponsor was an American sponsor. Cool. I get all their details, like financial records and everything else, which I thought was going to be needed. Obviously, I apply for my visa. I go for my interview. When I get there, there was that lady, and I was like, oh Jesus, let me go there. I go to the lady, she interviews me, and she's like, okay, so when are you planning to go to the United States? I was like, I think it was, I said I was gonna go in March, because I was hoping, remember on my video, Hustling on Fleek, I thought I was gonna get a job on the like 1st of April, or like just around April. So I had said to her, no, I'm gonna go in 2 weeks from now. I think that means I applied 2nd or 3rd week of March. So I'm gonna go visit now, because I left my clothes there, and I just want to go visit and come back before I actually start my new job, because I mean, it's a new job. Who's gonna give you leave 2 weeks or 3 weeks to go visit America? A new job, right? And then she's like, okay, what job are you applying for? I'm like, au pairing. Anyway, it's in South Africa. I'd see, because then I was also hoping I'd get like au pair in South Africa that pays like plus minus 15, you know, or like, I mean, that 18 to 25k. Hello, you know. And then she was like, so who's paying for your flights? And then I say the name of the person. I say, okay, are they South African or American? It is American. I say visa declined, without even flinching or something. Visa declined. As I explained again, lawyer, she didn't even explain anything on why it was declined. But when I look at it, I think it was declined because, number one, they didn't want an American to sponsor my visa. Number two, they didn't want me to apply for a visa if I do not have a job in South Africa. I don't have anything that ties me in South Africa. Mind you, number three, I had just opened a bank account, a South African bank account, a few days ago. A new South African bank account a few days ago, right? So obviously it's like, to them, I think they thought, you know, and it was not even like that, because I know people have been asking me, so if you go back to America, are you going back for Corey? I'm not going back for Corey only. Let's underline that. It's more of, okay, before I even talk about that, do I see myself going back to America? For now, because now I have a job, I'm going to be settled, right? I do plan to get a tourist visa and go visit America. When? I'm not sure. And well, I guess when I'm settled, that's when I'm going to actually apply for a tourist visa, because I am in a relationship with Corey. I have family in America. I've got babies in America. Goodness gracious. I miss my kids. I miss Omega. I miss Cleve, Kaka, Brandon, Johnny, JJ. I miss my babies. I miss my family. I miss my friends. Flea, John, Lena, I miss my people, you know, I miss my people in America. There was a strong foundation which I built with these people, you know. Sorry about that. Foundation which I can never replace. And it's so strong that when I think about it, it actually breaks my heart, because I remember this other time, Brandon, last week, he sends me a text. He's like, are we ever gonna see you again? It breaks my heart because I so wanna come. I so wanna go visit. I so wanna visit. So wanna go visit and see them, you know, because these people are like family to me. Not even like, they are family to me. You understand? So now it's like I'm stuck where I've applied for so many visas in just 1 year, and I don't know what my future is when it comes to applying for a visa. So when I go back to America, I'm not only going back because I'm dating in America. I'm going back because I've got a family, and then I've got a stable relationship in America. So it gets hard when there's so many other people involved. So kwamanje, for now, I'm just like chilling. I'm settling in my job. I am planning, as I've said, I'm planning to apply for a new visa, not now, later on, maybe, I don't know, maybe next year or so. But I am planning to go visit, obviously. And obviously, besides visiting my family, I also want to go on vacations in America, like embassy. Hello, if you're watching this, like, hello. Can I just go visit New Orleans for another time? Can I just go to New Orleans? Can I go to Miami again? Can I go to LA again? There's so many other places I want to go to again, you know, and other places I've never been to in America. Besides, like, which I've got family, I still want to travel. So yeah, guys, we'll just end the vlog here tonight or today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on this channel, and actually share this video. Have a great day and a blessed week ahead. I love you. He said I was pregnant.